Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Listen, hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. We're going to briefly talk about stock market, crypto, and then we're going to go into the Sunday inspiration. It will be next week when I send you to my other page. The other page will be Larry Jones TV, okay? Larry Jones TV, all right? So I'm going to be talking about everything I want to talk about, not just religious things, but just things I want to get off my chest, okay? So I'm no longer going to be talking about things, certain things on this page because I continue to get spanked. All right, let's get right into it. Let's talk about the stock market. All right, we know what happened. The semiconductor industry, chip manufacturers got an absolute spanking. Down. It all started by publications of old news, really, the truth be told, of Trump coming out strong against, imports, and then Biden and Trump talking about tariffs. And that will affect the chip industry, okay? But this was old news. This wasn't anything new, the truth be told. And the media took the chance to run with it. And it caused a lot of sell-off, right? Now, with the chip industry, we have to understand, of course, then we had the speech during the convention. And he further went into that. And then he also talked about the EV industry. But I want you guys to fully listen to what he said. He says, I'm not against electric vehicles. He's just saying we need to get the restrictions off of oil and the ridiculous EV mandate that the governor of California put on, which is just ridiculous. We're going to always need oil. But there is a strong future with EVs. It's just not right now, okay? But what is right now is for you to start your positions in the EV industry or the sector while they are beat down. Remember, we chase the blood in the streets. I know that sounds gory, but that's what we do when it comes to crypto. So we know you have to understand that AI literally saved the stock market. AI saved the stock market. Two things saved the stock market. It really was AI. But you had the Mac 7 or the Mac 6. It keeps going down to the Mac 5. You know, Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, you know those. And, you know, they were all powered by the AI chase. Unlike the .com, AI is nothing of just the future. It's right now. It's being used right now in everything. And so if the chips go down, so goes big tech, so goes AI, and it brings the entire market down, because if you look at what's heavily weighted, it is the Magnificent 7, Magnificent 6, Magnificent 5. You know, they keep dropping off. Nvidia is in there. And so if the chips go down right now and they start tanking, there goes the rest of the market. Let's keep it in perspective, okay? So I do believe that it's a buying opportunity. I am also buying, we got Avgo, we got all of these other companies that have, a strong outlook, but Taiwan Semiconductor is not done. It's not. I know it took the hardest hit, but it's not done. I'm telling you, down the road, you're going to see that this was probably a buying opportunity. You let me know what you think about companies like Taiwan Semi and any other Chinese chip manufacturers, okay? Or foreign. And I know Taiwan is not Chinese, but you know what I'm saying, overseas, right? So that's what I wanted to talk about, the stock market. Let's move to crypto. It is imperative, it's important that you guys watch the video that's going to come up in your upper right hand corner. That video is going to appear, not a link, but a video itself. I want everyone to watch that because I simply lay out my entire crypto strategy. Crypto is bouncing up right now, especially the meme coins. The meme coins are popping off right now. And we have to understand where we are and what we're looking for. Again, I'm just going to keep saying this. The president of the United States, the former president, y'all chill out with the, ooh. All right, the former president of these United States, the one that's running again, will be speaking next Saturday. Well, this coming Saturday now, because it's Sunday when I'm making this, at the Bitcoin conference. That could have a positive short-term movement for Bitcoin and all crypto, but it does not change the fundamentals of crypto, right? So I'm going to take that move, whatever it may be. I don't know. No one knows. The charts don't know right now. The charts will find out. And whatever that move is, we're just going to ride that move. It's going to be good for those of us that are swing trading crypto, and for those of us that are dollar cost averaging. So I laid my whole, the way I'm trading crypto and investing in crypto, I laid it out. It's going to be in that video that comes behind, okay? So that covers the stocks and the crypto. And now I'm going to briefly go into my inspiration. My inspirational. Every Sunday, I do an inspirational. This will be the last inspirational that I do on, I'll probably have one more week, to be honest with you. I'm going to start next month posting on my other page, my inspirational. So I'm going to salt and pepper it here, and I'm going to send you over to the other page, which is Larry Jones TV. And that's where I'll do all my inspirational and other things. And there's a little politics that we'll need to talk about. I'm just going to talk about anything that I want to on that page. So it's not going to just be inspirationals, but it's going to be everything on Larry Jones TV, okay? Here on YouTube, because I just want to talk about some other things, and I've always wanted to do a talk show. Can't you tell by the look of my set? All right, let's talk about you. And when I mean you, I'm talking about those of you that are struggling. I'm talking about those of you that, you know, not making 60,000, 70,000, 120,000, 200,000. Those of you that have had problems, whether it was drug addiction, whether it's the new drug or the old drug. I'm talking to those of you that didn't do so well in school. I'm talking about those of you that have the mediocre jobs and you just think it's a dead end and this is it for you. This is the rest of your life. I'm going to tell you it is not. I took some notes here, and what I wrote down while I was listening to my pastor's message, I was listening to Rick Cochran this morning, okay? And so what I want to say is this. My message is imperfect imperfection. No, that's not right. My message is imperfect perfection. I'm going to say that again. Imperfect perfection. And I want you to think about all of your everything that you're imperfect in right now. I started to make up a word right quick. Everything that you're imperfect in right now, it is temporary. You are going to have your perfect morning. Your perfect moment is coming. Your perfect moment is coming. And that perfect moment will be life-changing, okay? So I always think about Moses, and Rick Cochran was talking about Moses this morning. And I had already written some things down, and he started going into Moses. But one of the things that I had written down is just this: imperfect perfection. For those of you that don't know, Moses had a speech impediment. The man struggled, he stuttered. This is Moses. His mother gave him up for adoption. It was ordered that the firstborn male of every family was to be destroyed. There was a mass genocide going on. His mother put him in a pail, all right, a basket, and put him in the Nile, put him in the river, right? He could have drowned. Anything could happen. She did that to save his life. We're talking about Moses. You know, you saw the movie, The 10 Commandments, the Moses that led the children of Israel, that Moses, you know, the one with the staff. Y'all saw the movie, all right? For those of you that don't know, it is a deep, deep story of the imperfected, all right? It's a deep, deep story of the imperfect is what I'm trying to say, okay? And so for those of you that are imperfect, just remember that. You don't think you could be used? This man had a speech impediment. This man was not the most learned man. This man was given up for adoption because he was supposed to be killed and destroyed, okay? He was disobedient to the law and to God, okay? So for those of you that may have a prison background and you think that rap is going to represent the rest of your life, it's not. So this, and here's the biggest thing. Moses killed a man. He literally killed a man. So Moses was given up for adoption. He had a speech impediment. He disobeyed the law and God, and he was a murderer. But look at what he did. God looks for imperfect people. And I'm telling you, because you are listening to an imperfect person right now in front of you, and that's me. So if God could use the imperfect, he could use you. If God could use me, he could use anybody. I just want to tell you that. And the word Exodus, if you read about it in Exodus, because there was a mass Exodus. All right, if you look at the word Exodus, it's a mass deportation or a mass departure of people, a big group of people. But if you look to the Greek word, because the early scripture was interpreted by the Greeks, and the Greeks, actually Exodus is a Greek word. If you dig deeper into the word, it means God's way out. I'm closing the book like the preacher. I'm closing the book. God's way out. And so if you want your perfect moment being imperfect right now, remember, if you want your Exodus, just remember what the word means. It means God's way out. So we need to focus on God's way and not our own way. So I'm talking to all of the imperfect people out there. Your moment of perfection is waiting for you. Do what's necessary right now and be ready for your perfect moment while you're living a life of imperfection. I started to say perfection, but it's imperfection. So while your life is jacked up, whether you're listening to me in jail or your cubicle or you're high as a kite laid out on the floor and you're watching this video was made for you. The stock, the crypto is secondary. This video is made for you today. Get up, shake yourself like Samson did after getting his hair cut. Get up and shake yourself and realize who you are and whose you are. Okay? You belong to God and not to this world. You are a king. Okay? You are a king, like the prodigal son, laying with the swine. Father, rich. Realize your purpose in this life. Get on the right road and get ready for your perfect moment, because your end will be perfect. Don't concentrate on the now and what you're going through right now. It does not define you and the rest of your life. You are the Moses of your family financially. You will be the Moses. They will look at you and say, if he or she could do it, then I can. So get ready for your mass exodus out of the situation you're in. All right? That's my message for today. Sorry for all of the slip-ups. But listen, I'm unperfect, right? I'm searching for perfection, and I'm going to strive for it every day that I wake up. All right? I love you guys. We will see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Make sure to watch this video, and then make sure to check out the links below. And next month, I will be sending you over to Larry Jones TV. Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.